Welcome to Tamsy Fae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsy Fae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsy Fae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsy Fae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list you will be added when you join, if there is no space you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamps to find out when your reading took place in the stream. You may skip the free list with a super chat or PayPal donation of a minimum of $3 plus Canadian. To keep things fair, Tamsy may limit how many times someone can use a super chat in a stream, but you are always welcome to book a private reading with Tamsy. You can book a private reading by email or through Tamsy's website. You can find the links on her about page or in the chat. While you are waiting for your reading, make yourself comfy and ask me, Nightbot, questions. Here is how to ask me questions. !magical, see how magical you are. !8 ball, for the magic 8 ball answer. !oracle for an oracle message. !fortune, to get a fortune. !horoscope, for today's horoscope. !card to draw a tarot card and get info about its meaning. !list to see who is on the free list and who is in the lounge. !position to get your current position. I will occasionally provide information about other services available in the chat. Tamsy Fae is an intuitive mystic energy reader. Enjoy her fairy moon readings and more. Tamsy uses tarot cards to pick up your energy or the energies around your situation and connect with the spirits, Fae, and the universe to bring out profound inner truths we dare not tell ourselves with love, kindness, and humor. The cards may bring up deep hidden emotions. Readings are never 100% accurate, and roles may be reversed. Take what is yours and leave the rest. Some energies or emotions may take time to settle. And here are some photos of Ms. Beastie, Mr. Lucky Pug, and Miss Floppy. Tamsy should be arriving soon. Welcome to Tamsy Fae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsy Fae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsy Fae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsy Fae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list, you will be added when you join. If there is no space, you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamps to find out when your reading took place in the stream. You may skip the free list with a super chat or PayPal donation of a minimum of $3 plus Canadian. To keep things fair, Tamsy may limit how many times someone can use a super chat in a stream, but you are always welcome to book a private reading with Tamsy. You can book a private reading by email or through Tamsy's website. You can find the links on her about page or in the chat. While you are waiting for your reading, make yourself comfy and ask me, Nightbot, questions.
Hello everyone, welcome, how's it going? Hi Butterfly, welcome, hi Cat Goddess, I don't know what I was gonna say. Hi Lola, hello everyone, welcome, hi Aldana, hello everyone, hi Kiko, hello Philia, welcome everyone, hi Joy, thank you so much for your donation, I appreciate you, thank you. Hi Dwayne, hello everyone, welcome. Hi Firebird, welcome. Hi Kath. Hi New Love, welcome. Hi Teresa, my traveling Gypsy Tarot, hello. If you haven't checked out her channel, she has a great channel as well. Hello everyone, hi Hot Sun, welcome. Hi Fairy Neil, hello, welcome. Welcome everyone. Hi Jennifer, hello, welcome. Thank you so much for your donation, Queen Devin, welcome. Thank you so much, I appreciate you too. I appreciate everyone in the chat. I love that these guys come all the time. Thank you so much. Hi Pure Heart, hello everyone, welcome. Hello everyone. Hi, hello. Hi Matthew. Hi Nadia. Hello everyone. Welcome. Hi Koala. Hello. Hopefully I didn't forget anybody, but hello everyone. Welcome. Hi V. Hi, Lucky. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Hi, Culture. Everyone is here. Welcome. Tonight I'm doing spirit animal readings. So this is a message from your spirit animal, or which spirit animal is around you right now. So first, so the spread is what spirit animal reveal is going to be around you right now, or is around you right now, what the spirit animal wants you to know, what lessons you're currently learning right now, and a message for the near future. So theme readings go above the other readings. Donation readings go above the theme readings. Hi, Bernard. How are you? Hi, Rain. Welcome. I do have a legal disclaimer and description of the live stream if you want to check that out. If you're on the free list, I do your reading if you're here or not. So if you have to go away and come back, you can write exclamation mark timestamps. If your reading's already been done, or exclamation mark position to see where you are on the list. If you're in the lounge is a wait list where Nightbot chooses people at a random to be put onto the free list once the free list is done. So I'm here for 2 hours, so there's a good chance to get through a lot of the people on the lounge list. But yeah, just so you know that. So the free list is first, and then random people from the lounge get put onto the free list. Yeah, so if you have any questions, you can ask Moonbeam or anyone in the chat, really. Nightbot is not a real person, it's just someone that allows you to put yourself on the list, provides entertainment in the chat. I'll switch the screen so we can get started. Moonbeam still has the Friday thing on. Oops. Yeah, don't pay attention to that. Butterfly. Spirit animal reading for Butterfly. Who is Butterfly's spirit animal? Are there any spirit guides, ancestors, and or fae that want to come and give Butterfly a message? Who is Butterfly's spirit animal? You have the cow. Let's see. What does Butterfly's spirit animal want her to know? The Queen of Wands. What lessons is Butterfly currently learning? What messages does Butterfly need to hear for the near future? There we go. Ooh, so your spirit animal is the cow, right? The King of Pentacles. So for the cow, the spiritual, cows are very spiritual in a lot of cultures. They usually represent nurturing and that sort of sense of grace and slowness. You have the Queen of Wands in the light. So this is what the Queen of Wands, what your spirit animal wants you to know from the Queen of Wands. It says she sees talents in every person and situation and has a knack for drawing out the best in each. And when you need a boost to your self-esteem or when you need to feel powerful, and you can call on to the lioness here from the Queen of Wands, or you can call upon the cow. So what lessons you're learning right now is the Five of Swords. It makes you quite emotional too. Or it takes quiet sometimes too. Yeah. For the Five of Swords in the dark, I feel like the lessons you're learning right now is maybe forgiveness or being able to overcome any type of conflicts or any type of situation and move on from it or resolve issues from it and that sort of thing. For the Nine of Pentacles in the dark, what messages you need to hear for the near future. Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is not a message. The Nine of Pentacles, I feel like there's this energy. What you need to know for moving with the future is whatever struggles you're struggling with, especially with the home and work life balance kind of thing. It's just a matter of focusing on that, being grounded and focus on what gives you a clear vision of what's to come next. Because I just also feel this energy like you are getting things done. So maybe it's a matter of utilizing your free time for rest if you're being over busy or over rushed. So you're not missing any steps along the way or give you a sense of clarity of find that balance again. Yeah, and not to be pressured too much or having the pressure a little bit better than what it is. That is what I got. It does make sense? Oh, nice. Oops, I got my cards all mixed up. There we go. Devin, thank you so much for your donation. Next week, will the decision be a yes when I meet with someone on my team? Thank you. Let's see for Devin. Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, Fae that want to come and give Devin a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or Fae that want to come and give Devin a message? Oh man, let's see. So I feel like it's going to be a no or an indecision. I feel like it can go either way. Either an indecision, may not give you the answers right away, or a no. Because the Two of Swords. But yeah, I feel like there's not a lot of positive energies coming out of this situation, so I'm not quite sure what you're expecting from the team. The King of Cups is in the dark. So there may be some background things that you may not be aware of that may come to light during this when you meet this person. At the same time, they may give you a counter offer, if that makes sense. They may go back and offer you something else with the Four of Cups in the dark. The Hierophant, I feel like they may be willing to be flexible or change things up or do something a little bit different. I don't know what your situation is, but that is what I got with that. Don't know where it will go. Yeah. Is there any direction of where this will go for Devin? Queen of Swords, yeah, have strength. Be confident in whatever that is for you. Right? The Queen of Swords. Maybe it's a matter of not over expressing yourself either. The Queen of Swords in the dark is kind of like biting your tongue a little bit until you get more answers or more clarity. But that's gonna go what? Joy, thank you so much for your donation. What are Brett's next actions towards joy? What are Brett's next actions towards joy? Any spirit guides, answers to Fae. I want to come and give joy a message. Any spirit guides, answers to Fae. I want to give joy a message. What are Brett's next actions towards joy? Ooh, I feel like I don't know. There are no towers in the dark here. So for the tower in the dark, I just feel like there's this energy of them like building trust with you, kind of like hoping for the best, but maybe expecting the worst at the same time. The King of Cups, I feel like overall their next actions towards you is to be charming, right? The Knight of Cups. I feel like they're focused on being with you or connecting with you. I feel like they're kind of wearing their heart on their sleeve right now, so they're not quite sure what to expect moving forward. The Queen of Swords is in the dark. I feel like they're not quite sure what you're thinking and maybe worried about it a little bit. But, you know, they're trying to stay positive. They're trying to be confident in themselves. Even though I feel like there's a little bit of a weakness that wants to come out with their confidence level of what's going on there. Um, will Joy and Brett be going out soon? I would say yes by this, but, you know, maybe playing it safe instead. Will Joy be going out with Brett soon? The High Priestess. You know, High Priestess is about trusting your intuition, right? Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they're waiting to hear back from you to see if you're still interested or what's going on there. Because I feel like they do want to have something with you, but there's a lot of thoughts going on. You just met him 2 days ago. Okay, yeah. So, you know, tomorrow will be the third day. So if you don't hear from him, maybe reach out to him and see, you know, they want to hang out or talk or let them know that you're interested some way. But yeah, trust your intuition how you're gonna deal with the situation, you know. That's what I got. Thank you so much for your donation, Andrea. Thank you. What's being hidden from Andrea that's going to come to light? What's been being hidden from Andrea that's going to come to light? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Andrea a message? What is being hidden from Andrea that's going to be coming to light? And the spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Shuffle. Let's see what's coming towards Andrea. That's been from Andrea that's going to come to light. I wanted to pull this one, so I'm just going to keep it. For the star in the dark, I feel like I don't know if it's you doubting the situation or if it's just that feeling of something's not right or not as it should be. Because I just feel like there's this energy of loss of hope and some sort of emotional. I don't know if it's like just feeling emotional or it's just emotional detachment of some sorts. Because I feel like you may learn the truth about someone's feelings or emotions about something or other. Not quite sure what that is. You have the Nine of Cups in the dark too. So I feel like there's some sort of empty fulfillment coming through or disappointment of some sorts. Jess's card is in the dark too, so there's an imbalance going on. I feel like the imbalance between you and someone else. Not quite sure what's up with that. But overall, it's kind of like you focusing on protecting yourself, you know, stand your ground kind of thing. With the Nine of Pentacles here, just kind of, you know, raise your standards from yourself. Don't back down. Don't give in just because it's easier kind of thing. There is the Empress in the dark, so I feel like it's not a matter of nurturing the situation or being creative. It's kind of like standing firm of what you believe to be true and following with that. What else does Angie I need to know about the situation? What's gonna come? How is this gonna come to light? Yeah, it seems like a falling out between you and someone else, right? There's an imbalance there. Someone's holding back on their emotions or maybe overly expressive of their emotions. I don't know. That is what I got, but I feel like whoever this person is, they're lying. Blew you off on Valentine's Day? Oh man, that sucks. Yeah, yeah. I can see that, yeah. That would explain the Two of Cups and the Knight of Cups in the dark, eh? Yeah. Yeah, I just want to go what? I dye my hair black. Oh man. Sometimes my hair looks black. My hair is just a really, really dark brown. Koala. I wish I had black hair though. For koala. Being reading for koala. Yes, being reading for koala. Who is koala's spirit animal? Who is koala's spirit animal? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give koala a message? What spirit animal is around koala right now? Oh, so your spirit animal is the swordfish, I guess. Is this a swordfish? I don't know what this is. It's not the swordfish. It is a black. I wrote the name of the fish down. A black Karula? I have no idea what that is. But you have this fish as your spirit animal that's around you. The message from the spirit animal is the Queen of Wands. So some hot fiery energy is coming through here. So the lioness here, she says, see the potential in every person and situation. And I feel like this lioness has a knack for drawing out the beast, or drawing out the I want to say the beast. I don't even know what that is. Maybe you have to draw out the beast of someone or yourself. I don't know, but drawing out the best in each person, right? And when you need a boost for your self-esteem, you can call upon the lioness or this fish person. I guess they're both around you right now. And see what's going on with that. With the Queen of Wands is also that not just a hot fiery energy, but she has a lot of resilience. And I feel like she's very fearless, very unapologetic, very magnetic in her energy as well. You know, being able to seduce anyone or anything to do what it wants, right? So the Seven of Wands is in the dark. So this is the lessons you may be still learning right now. You may be still learning on how to back down when, you know, maybe you feel like you are overly confident sometimes, and maybe it's deciding when is a good time to like step down a little bit and let someone else take over, whatever that is. I don't know if you're learning that still, not being always in control, but 2 days you were thinking about your spirit animal. Oh man. Your spirit animals are probably with you, right? Here you got the fish, the lioness, the alligator here, some raccoons. I always feel like raccoons are my spirit animals, but how can you not like their little hands, right? They're so cute. With the Seven of Wands. And then for the Three of Cups, the messages for the near future, you have how you feel when you share time of great joy with others. So there is something magical about joining forces with others in celebration. So there's that sort of fun energy coming through. And this one is from the alligators. Alligator comes to help connect with a Mother Earth and growing. This animal knows how to thrive both in and out of the water, and it can help you find that balance between your emotions and your logical mind. So there's that. What a god. Oh, thank you, Joy, for your donation. And Devin, again, thank you. I totally mixed up those cards. There's never a live stream where I'm not chaotic, right? Oh man, everyone's spirit animal's coming out here. There we go. Joy. Sorry, I feel like I'm being so loud. Joy. Thank you again. Let's see for Joy. Is there any spirit guide, message, or help? angels or fae. I am going to chemo Brett with his home, possibly. Okay, so you're gonna go help him at his home. Gotcha. Possibly, and plus, I would like to date him too. Possibly. How will this all go? For joy. You're going to be with helping him. Okay. Designing his home. Oh, that is awesome. Let's see for joy. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fate? I'll him of joy for advice. How to deal with Brett. Ooh, you have the Eight of Cups in the dark, so don't move too fast. Deal with the situation at hand, it seems. Deal with the situation that you're faced with between you and Brett right now. There is the Knight and Swords. I don't know if it's a matter of just dealing with the situation as it is and allowing Brett to be the one to initiate this, like kind of give hints, but make it his idea kind of thing is what I'm feeling with this Eight of Cups in the dark. Like, don't rush it. Because I feel like he may be the one that's going to rush it with this Knight of Swords here once they get the idea of the possibility of a connection with you, Like, I don't know if there's a way to, for you to give some sudden hints, or subtle hints, without them. You never know, but the Knight of Wands is in the dark, so they may be holding back too, because I feel like they may not be ready for a full-blown commitment right now, but they may be open to like dating with the Three of Cups energy here. But there is some give and take going on, so the more you give to him, maybe the more he'll give to you, because I do feel like it's a possibility of the two of you falling in love with the Ace of Cups. So, right? Let's see, what is the potential love energy here for Joy? Nurturing. Yeah, that's what I was feeling. Yeah. Yeah. So I feel like nurturing him, showing signs that you're available and you're interested without, being too obvious, you know? Don't overdo it though. Don't overly show it, Yeah. I feel like this energy like flirting but more in a conservative way, if that makes sense. The King of Swords. I feel like the Knight of Swords, Knight of Swords. um yeah. You gotta make it think that it's his idea is what I'm feeling. Devin, thank you for your donation again too. How is this individual I'm thinking of currently feeling about Devin? How is this person currently feeling about Devin and Devin not returning? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Devin a message? How is the person on Devin's mind currently feeling about Devin and the feelings of them, of Devin not returning? Oh, seems like you're gonna get some good communication there, right? The Page of Swords, the Page of Cups. So, not quite sure how the energy shifted and changed so drastically, but when it comes to you, maybe it was just a situation of what you asked for, why the other cards were so negative. Because here I feel like they're gonna give you, there's gonna be good communication, good emotions going on between the two of you as well. There is the Hierophant in the dark, though, so I don't know if that means they're going to try to help you out, even though they feel like they shouldn't, or what's going on with that. But I feel like if you're not returning, they're going to be heartbroken about it. I feel like they will be heartbroken about it for some reason. I feel like they feel like you've been doing good work, or there's been good things between the two of you, or whatever the situation is. I don't know. Just because it's the Eight of Pentacles, right? Eight of Pentacles, like, you've been developing over time and putting time into something and being consistent and dedicated to whatever that was. So, yeah, let's just see. What else can we get? What else does Devin need to know about this individual? Three of Swords are gonna be heartbroken. I don't know what they're gonna be so heartbroken about. I feel like they were the two, like you got along well. The Four of Wands, disappointments there. Might not be 100% happy about you leaving, I'm guessing. Or not returning. That's what I'm going. Matthew. Theme reading from Matthew. Who is Matthew's spirit animal? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Who is Matthew's spirit animal? Maybe an octopus, but we'll see. We'll try that again. What does Matthew need to know about their spirit animal? You have the Page of Swords in the dark, and I think that's the muskrat. No, it's the Blackfoot ferret. So the Blackfoot ferret. For the Blackfoot ferret, with the Page of Swords, I feel like they're there to tell you that you may be getting some good news, or you may be getting some clarity on some sort of information you've been waiting for, or some sort of insight, whatever that is for you. I feel like there's a sense of clarity. I feel like someone's going to come around you being very chatty, very affectionate, very curious about you. I feel like this person may have been watching you for a while, so I don't know if it's a love interest or not that this ferret is trying to warn you about. But for the King of Cups, you have the whale here, right? No, it's not a whale. It's an orchid? Orchid? I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. But the message is from the Page of Swords here is have faith and compassion. Have faith and compassion to end conflict when you use your intuition and emotional intelligence to find solutions. I'm not quite sure what that is, but I feel like it's a matter of you staying calm, cool, collective when you're dealing with this person that your ferret seems to indicate maybe around you or coming towards you soon. You have the Ten of Swords, so this is what lessons you could be learning right now for the Ten of Swords. You may be learning on how to heal from past wounds, right? I feel like it's a matter of whatever past emotions you were dealing with, you're letting go of them and moving forward. Because I feel the sense of you rising above. The worst is over. You're pulling yourself together and healing and moving forward. And then for the message for the near future, you have the Ace of Pentacles, right? So new beginnings. I feel the sense of things improving, feeling a little bit more stable around your energy. Maybe a sense of abundance coming your way. I feel like there's going to be some small starts or something, or small progress moving forward. I feel the sense of you manifesting, maybe coming up with new plans or new opportunities. An opportunity may come up unexpected for you as well. So I don't know how to do with this masquerade person. That someone's gonna chat you up and give you some information about something. But that's what I got. Hello, spirit animal reading for hello. What does hello need to know about her spirit animal? You have the Seven of Swords. What does hello need to know from her spiritual animal? Or the Seven of Swords. I think that is, what is this one? It is the Panther. So for the Panther, it says when you confront your fears, like traveling into the darkness with uncovering the parts of yourself that is all too comfortable with staying hidden. It says, you will unleash the awakening of your life and will change for the better. So this panther is telling you, the spirit animal around you who is trying to tell you that there's going to be some changes and to go with the flow with these changes because they're going to change your life for the better. You also have the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands really wants to be known tonight. Eh? She wants to let you know that she's here and she's around you. Maybe this lioness is around a lot of you too tonight for some reason, but she says, um, when you need a boost of your self-esteem and when you need to feel powerful, you can call upon the lioness or your panther here to guide you. You have the Knight of Cups in the light. So this is what lessons you could be learning right now. So the Knight of Cups, maybe you're learning to wear your heart on your sleeve a little bit more, maybe being more imaginative, more creative, more focusing on that sort of thing coming through. You also have I also feel like there's this lessons about not just being passionate, but coming up with ideas and trying to trust your intuition a little bit more as well. And then you have the Queen of Swords. So this is messages for your near future. Queen of Swords, maybe a matter of biting your tongue, making sure you're not saying things to the wrong people. Because, sometimes I didn't get to finish writing I didn't get to finish writing the messages on the swords cards, but yeah, I feel this. Somebody coming around you, you may want to bite your tongue. Maybe not tell them all of your ideas because the Panthers seem to think you're going to have new ideas. New sense of creativity with the Knight of Pentacles. You're going to learn about them soon, I guess. Be careful who you tell them to. It seems to be what's coming through. That is what I got. Cat Goddess. Be reading for Cat Goddess. Who is Cat Goddess's spirit animal, and what do they have to say to Cat Goddess? Is there any spirit guys? Ooh. I guess this came out for you. So the Three of Swords in this deck is the elephant heart. So your spirit animal, I feel like, is the elephant, right? So your elephant says, when your heart is aching, when you feel betrayed, call upon the elephant to help you connect with your family, to help you find loving support that will protect you and help you heal your broken heart. So that is what your elephant does, your spirit guide elephant. You also have this is the what your spirit animal wants you to know. It is the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is also the bees, I think. But it tells you to remember to have the sweetness or embrace the sweetness of life, is what it wants you to know, which does make sense for an elephant as well. But for the Ten of Pentacles, I feel like they also want you to know that you are setting roots or foundations for yourself. You are on the right path. It's just a matter of tapping into your ancestral or family power around you, right? Elephants are all about community and friends and family members as well. So I feel like family is laying down that good values for yourself, maybe helping you with some sort of sense of sustainability moving forward. You have the Four of Wands, who's like what lessons you may be learning right now. So for Four of Wands is again learning about home and family and that sort of thing. If you don't connect well with your family doesn't necessarily have to be blood, right? It could be just a matter of people who love you and support you and connect with you well. Kind of embracing them and being closer with them seems to be an important energy for you right now. Or maybe you're learning more about how to connect in a better way with that. Messages for the future, you have the Two of Swords. You may be stuck with a difficult decision moving forward, or you may have to weigh your options, figure out what is what. This choice or decision may come as a blindsided situation for you, but I feel like you'll figure it out one way or another. Yeah, and this one also says as a message is events require you to take a frightening leap or take you out of your comfort zone. Not only will you enjoy the benefits of change, you you also spark a sense of transformation within you and will open the doors for you of a new pond of possibilities. So there's that too. That's what I got. Nail, hello. However, he got so positive change. What's coming in the relationship with Amar and his current energy and feelings and thoughts? Let's see for Nail. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come give Nahale a message? So what's going on? Where's coming the relationship between Nail and Amar? What's coming in their relationship? What's coming in their relationship? Ooh. There's some good energy there, right? Look at that. The Four of Pentacles, right? The Four of Pentacles is they want that sense of growth and sustainability and stability, right? So I feel the sense of them wanting a serious relationship, like long term. Um, but I feel like Amar does very much value their independence and they probably acknowledge your independence as well. So maintaining that seems to be important for them and the relationship. So I feel like it's a matter of both of you having your own individuality, but also connecting together and seeing what kind of growth can come out of it. You have the devil and the light here, so there's that sexual attraction, right? That's going on. But I feel like Amar is like thinking about the future plans between the two of you or what their future actions or intentions are with you moving forward. I feel like they're just waiting to hear more about what your thoughts and feelings are because I feel like they may feel like they're still learning more about you or not quite sure if your thoughts and plans for the future align with theirs because the Queen of Swords is in the dark here. What else does Nail need to know about this energy with the Queen of Swords? The King of Pentacles. Yeah, slow and steady seems to be the way he wants to go. There's a lot of earth signs here. So I feel like Amar's not rushing it, wants to take their time, wants to build something solid. What is Amar's love energy right now? Dressing up. So maybe planning on taking you out on a date. This says an opportunity to dress up and party. Fun times ahead. So maybe some dates are planned ahead. Love's greatest gift is the ability to truly understand one another. And I feel like that's kind of like what the Queen of Swords is saying. I want to make sure that your thoughts are on the same page. That is what I got. What is coming towards Kath in the week of February 23rd to March 1st? So let's see for Kath. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? I want to come and give Kath a message. What does Kath need to know? What's coming towards Kath the week of February 23rd to March 1st? Can't believe March is coming already. Time seems to be going by so fast. Okay, so I feel like what's going on here is that there's going to be some ups and downs, but I feel like you're going to find your balance overall, right? The Six of Pentacles here. Your Knight of Pentacles is in the dark, so I don't know if you're waiting from someone or hoping for something or someone to come towards you that week or what's going on there, because I feel like they're just at a standstill. They're not moving in any direction. I feel like they're being stubborn or uncompromising. I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. I feel like it's a matter of focusing on the positive that week because I feel like, you may be just focusing on the opportunities that are in front of you, but there's really good ones that you may not be seeing behind you. So it's kind of like having an open mind that week too. Of if one door closes or one cup falls over, there's another one. So I feel like it's a matter of focusing on that balance. If things are a little emotionally stressful, to figure out how to regain that sense of balance. You have the Lover's card in the dark, so I feel like you may be faced with making some difficult decisions that week with who you can trust, who you can't, or who has your back and who doesn't, kind of thing. And that will help you find that balance between what's going on as well. You have the Ace of Cups in the dark, so I feel like it's kind of like you embracing that self-love energy, focusing on yourself, your own path, rather than relying on others. That's what I got. Is there any other advice you can give the cat? Yeah, I feel like you may feel restricted, but I feel like you have the power of changing that by looking the other way, kind of thing, with the two full cups that are still standing, and finding the balance in the people who support you. That's what I got. V, hello. What are Mihail's true love feelings towards Natalia? Oh my god, he's still with Natalia? They haven't moved on from each other yet? Oh my goodness. Let's see for V. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What is going on with Mihail? And what is Mihail's real true love feelings towards Natalia? Moving forward. Yeah, I feel like, makeup sex is good. I feel like they're always, having little squabbles about this and that and the other thing, but they overcome them, it seems. Judgment is in the dark, feeling that spiritual connection. Judgment in the dark, I just feel like, I don't know if it's just, I don't know, just resisting the changes they know they need to make, or what's going on with that, because I feel like they're having their ups and downs, and whatever it is, they're still trying to focus on their balance and trying to make things flow in one direction or another. Justice, I feel like they feel connected, so I feel like they're a little bit more balanced than they were before. So I feel like they figured out some things on how to work their energies together. I feel like Natalia is not happy though with the Queen of Cups in the dark. I don't know if it has to do with the Five of Wands over there. I feel like there's some avoidance going on, some unresolved issues that may be lingering. What does V need to know about this energy? Four of Wands, they're still trying to hope for the best. They still feel like happy home, happy life, even though, I don't know. The Three of Cups, I don't know if there's a third party involved or if it's just them avoiding certain people. And that's what I got. HGG, general reading for HGG. What is HGG? HH need to know. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give them a message? What do they need to know right now in general? You have the King of Pentacles in the dark. There is some negativity that's kind of like brewing around you, but it could be just a matter of things are moving slow. Maybe a little too slow. I don't know. The King of Pentacles is in the dark, so I feel this energy of some decisions. Maybe these decisions are hard to make, or not really wanting to. Maybe not really wanting to decide just yet, or what's going on there, because I feel the sense of hanging around and just kind of like waiting. I'm not quite sure what's going on with that, because I just feel like there's this energy of like your goals are shifting, or your ideas are shifting, or you're waiting for some new insight of some sorts, whatever's going on with that, you have the King of Swords here. So I feel like it's a matter of you speaking your truth, staying calm, cool, collective, kind of in your energy. I just feel the sense of you being more strategic in your planning, especially if you're coming up with new ideas or if you're trying to provoke some new ideas. Because I feel like there may be some creative blocks coming through, or I'm not quite sure what that is, a cloud of judgment maybe. But with the King of Swords, it's about speaking your truth and raising your standards by yourself and being active with looking for the information or the resources or whatever that is you're trying to accomplish right now or moving forward in your energy. With the Six of Wands in the dark, I feel like there's some hesitation with putting yourself out there a little bit more or being a little cautious of who knows what kind of thing. I don't know. Because I also feel like there's this energy of feeling unseen too and like wanting that attention and wanting more, but also holding back because you have the Ten of Swords here. The Ten of Swords is like putting the past regrets, putting the past behind you and rising above, right? Don't let your past hurts kind of pin you down. It's a matter of unleashing them, rising above and moving forward and not allowing them to trap you in the past and so you can move forward a little bit. What else does HGGHH need to know about this energy? Ooh, I don't know if this is a love situation, but a dream come true. Maybe you're wondering if you should ask someone out or flirt with them or what's going on there. The King of Pentacles is in the dark too. So I don't know why the two King of Pentacles is in the dark. I don't know if it's not worth a gamble on this person or you're not sure what's going on with that, but they seem to be on board with you, whatever your thoughts and feelings are. That's really good energy, right? Love the Lovers and the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is like dream come true energy, right? Yeah, that's what I got. Rain, a love reading. What does Rain need to know in love and romance and passion? Love reading for Rain. Love reading for Rain. You have the Two of Swords in the dark. So I don't know if you're indecisive about love departments. I don't know if you have a love interest or you're not quite sure if they're interested in you or what's going on in that love department, but there is some indecisiveness going on there. For the Two of Swords, I feel like there's this energy of, I don't know if it's like a lack of information or if you feel pressured into one direction rather than the other. I don't know. You have the King of Wands in the dark too, so I feel like there's this energy of, maybe interested in someone or someone's interested in you, but you feel like they have a big ego or they're arrogant or over controlling or what's going on with that. Then there's the Knight of Cups. I want to say King of Cups. Because I feel like this person may have more authority or more mature kind of energy than the Knight of Cups, but I don't know. I feel like whoever this Knight of Cups is, they do wear their heart on their sleeve. They are seeking romance openly. They are available and charming and passionate and whatever's going on with that. I don't know if it has to do with someone from your past or if this is a new person. And the King of Wands is in the dark. So is the Knight of Pentacles. So seems like the king, whoever the Knight of Cups is, they're ready to go, right? I feel like they may be someone who is very passionate, they're very romantic, very curious in their energy. Maybe they're very playful and can act immature, even though they are mature kind of thing. Maybe they don't overly express their emotions towards you, or their interest towards you, but they seem to be available. The others, I don't know. They seem to be available, but they're not available kind of thing. What exactly does Rain need to know about the love energy here? What's with the Knight of Wands? Eight of Wands. Wanting to take action without any commitment is what I'm getting out of that. What's going on with the Knight of Pentacles? What's going on with the Knight of Pentacles? Queen of Pentacles, slow and steady is the way they go. They want someone who's slow and nurturing and does all the work and not them. Who is this Knight of Cups here that's coming towards rain and love? King of Swords. They spend more time in their heart and their emotions than in their mind. Ace of Wands. Yeah, they're a little bit hesitant, or they're not quite sure how to spark a conversation with you or to pursue you further in romance. That is what I got. Seems like you have options. May, spirit animal reading. Yes. So what does May need to know from her spirit animal? What does May need to know from her spirit animal? It's May's spirit animal that's around her right now. Oh, you have the Ace of Cups. So your spirit animal, the Ace of Cups, is the black-crowned night heron. That's this bird here, I guess. They come to tell you that they come around when things are calm. They bring divine energy towards you, and they help you with balance and help you when things are quiet. It seems quiet and calm seems to be when they come around you. It says they are the keepers of quiet and breakthrough. They do not waste their energy or bring stillness of moving through the nature with grace to use the world around them with love and abundance energy. You also have the Judgment. The Judgment here is the snake. So snakes are supposed to be spiritual, with spiritual guidance and growth and connection and that sort of thing. They're also very flexible. For the snake is a symbol of healing, using its power to help you release painful moments from the past to grow, and bring you stronger in the future. Yeah, so that is a Judgment card too. So it's kind of like helping you lean more towards your calling, like what you feel like you're meant to do, or where your heart goes. Follow that is kind of like what it's saying. The lessons you're learning right now is the King of Swords. So you may be learning how to mix your intuition with your logic and your knowledge kind of thing from the owl, right? The owl is all about wisdom and knowledge and intuition, also protection. For the Two of Wands, I don't know why I pulled an extra card for you, so you must have an extra spirit animal with the wolf here. But for the Two of Pentacles, these are the dolphins. Dolphins always bring good, happy energy, playful energy kind of thing. So Two of Pentacles kind of like balancing your flow, like balancing what's priority, or balancing, your sense of stability with your resources or whatever's going on with that. And that's supposed to be your message for the near future. But you also have the Fool with that. So the Fool is like new beginnings, a new journey may be starting. The Fool also says, are you letting the fears or opinions of others prevent you from taking a leap of faith, right? And wolves represent loyalty, instincts, leadership, solitude, versus a pack, right? Some are solitude, some are in a pack. That is what I got. Hi, Truth Seeker. Hello. Lucky. Who is coming towards Lucky? Let's see. Journey Spirit Guides, Ancestors, Angels, or Fae. Who is coming towards Lucky? Who is coming towards Lucky in the near future or anytime? Oh, in love. Sorry. I was going about that's all wrong. For Lucky. Who's coming towards Lucky in love? Is there any Spirit Guides, Ancestors, Angels, or Fae? I want to come and give Lucky a message. Who's coming towards Lucky in love? You have the Ten of Pentacles in the dark. So I feel like there's this energy of someone available towards you. I don't know if you know who this person is from like a family friend or something, or if it's just someone that doesn't live as close to your home as you would like. I don't know. But I feel like you have options when it comes to love with the 7 of Cups here. I just feel the sense of I don't know if you feel like you're over imagining things, you're not realizing the options that are available towards you, or what's going on with that. Bottom of the deck, you do have the 2 of Cups. I do feel like love and romance is coming for you. You have the 4 of Swords here, so I don't know if it's a matter of someone spending all night thinking about you, or if it's a matter of you taking a rest and figuring out what options what that is about. Because you have the Queen of Swords here in the light, so that's all about you trusting yourself, listening to your inner wisdom, and owning your truth, kind of thing, of what decisions you want to make moving forward when it comes to love. Because the 2 of Swords being there. So I just feel like, yeah, it's a tough decision, right? What is this love energy coming towards Lucky? We'll use these ones. What is this love energy coming towards Lucky? Oh man, that may be what the thing is. I don't know if the 2 of Cups person is someone that you've been with before and is someone from your past coming back, because it says set boundaries, right? Love may challenge your boundaries, so protect them. Then alone time, spend some alone time. It will help you gain clarity of your relationship and celebrate, right? Today, celebrate the love you share with the ones who matter most towards you. So I don't know if that's a rest of spending time with your family while you're trying to decide who you want to move towards in love, or who you want to open your heart up towards in love. But that is what I want. Nadia, hello. What's the No Man? What was No Man thinking about when he saw Nadia today? Let's see. What was No Man thinking about when he saw Nadia today? What was No Man thinking about? Norman? Is it Norman? Norman, maybe, eh? Norman. What was Norman thinking about Nadia today? What was Norman thinking about Nadia today? There we go. About that energy. Ooh, the Chariot. I feel like they were, they had their guards down. Maybe I don't know if it was surprised that they saw you, because I just felt like you caught them off guard, kind of thing. You have the Chariot in the light too, so I feel like they thought about moving towards you, like making moves on you, but maybe they're a little hesitant. I don't know. I feel like they want to make changes, but they're a little bit resistant of what changes that needs to happen there. For the 5 of Wands, yeah, I feel like they're caught off guard and more surprised to see you. I don't know. Maybe they weren't, but their energy feels that way. The Hierophant is in the dark too, so I feel like I don't know. I just feel like they're worried. Like, I don't know what they're worried about. I don't know if you work together or what's going on. What are they worried about? The past. Maybe they're worried you don't like their past. I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. But they do seem to be worried about something I don't know if it's a matter of different beliefs or different values than you do, or what's going on with that. They're a little bit hesitant of revealing their past. That is what I got. Hi, Lisa. Pure Heart. What are JP's feelings for Pure Heart? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, answers, range, or fae? What are JP's feelings for Pure Heart? Will JP connection grow over the next 3 months? Will JP's connection grow over the next 3 months? That's what wanted to come through. The Queen of Swords. What are JP's thoughts and feelings and next actions towards your heart? There we go. So, I don't know where to put these. That seems better, right? For the Queen of Swords, I feel like whatever's going on with JP's feelings and the connection and where it's headed, I feel like it's a matter of you being completely open and honest and direct with your thoughts, your feelings, your intentions. Because I feel like they value your thoughts, right? I feel like they have a lot of respect for you. Yeah. And I feel like being honest and direct with them is what they appreciate most from you. You have the Fool and the Dark, so I feel like they're a little bit hesitant of taking a leap of faith into the unknown, so maybe a little bit hesitant with expressing their feelings or their next actions with you moving forward, especially in the next 3 months. I feel like they're not really focused on the next 3 months. I feel like they're more focused on the present energy and how things are going or progressing right now. I feel like they're thinking of all kinds of different things. It's a matter of thinking all different kinds of emotions or different thoughts about you or a combination of both. But I feel like they do want to express their feelings towards you one way or another. I feel like they are open to that. Yeah, it's gonna go on. What is JP's love energy? Will this grow over time in the next 3 months? Window and celebrate. So celebrate the love you share with each other. Then there's a window. A new adventure and love is coming soon, so get ready. I can feel that with them opening up a little bit or being a little bit focused on what's next between the two of you. I feel like there is potential, but I feel like it does come with being open and honest with each other. That's what I got. And expressing emotions. Philia, hello. What were Eric's feelings for Philia on Valentine's Day? Let's see. Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or Fae? What were Eric's feelings for Erica? No, not Erica. What were Eric's feelings for Philia on Valentine's Day? What were Eric's feelings for Philia on Valentine's Day? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or Fae? What were Eric's feelings for Philia on Valentine's Day? I feel like you're right that Eric was thinking about you and was having some emotions about you. And I feel like they just came suddenly and out of the blue and they didn't know what to do about it. I feel like they thought about reaching out to you and taking action, but then they decided no, that was probably not the best idea. I feel like they held themselves back on that for some reason. What exactly does Philia need to know about Eric's energy right now? Yeah, I feel like they're really focused on their independence and their growth. And yeah, they didn't want to cause any chaos or, I feel like they thought that it wasn't appropriate to message you or communicate with you for whatever reason. Yeah, that's what I got. Firebird! What does Firebird need to know about Miss W taking credit for Firebird's work? Or she's sabotaging news of my project success. What will come of her sneakiness? Let's see. During spirit guides, ancestors, and Fae that want to come and give Firebird a message. What does Firebird need to know about Miss W taking credit for Firebird's work? What does Firebird need to know about Miss W? So about her taking credit for your work, you have the Queen of Pentacles here. So for some reason, Miss W didn't think that you would mind at all of her taking credit for your work. You know, I feel like it wasn't, I feel like she felt like it wasn't hard, like there wasn't a lot of thought towards it for some reason. I feel like she just kind of like acted on impulse. That's what that energy is. Then she's sabotaging news of my project success. The Queen of Wands. Yeah, because I feel like she kind of like wants to take the spotlight with the Queen of Wands energy here of wanting to be, you know, yeah. What will come of her sneakiness? I feel like someone's going to figure it out because I feel like the King of Wands may call her out on it. What is going to be the, what will come of her sneakiness? What's going to come of Miss W's sneakiness? So what is going to come of Miss W's sneakiness? The Magician. She may feel like she's got away with it, or she's very talented in getting away with it. I feel like right now there's Six of Pentacles. There's a good balance going on with her energy. She feels like she got away with it. She doesn't feel trapped or anything like that. So I feel like she feels like she got away with it. I feel like unless you speak up and say something about it, I feel like nothing's really going to come of it. Even though I feel like the King of Wands, whoever they are, know about it. Not really pleased about it, but not really doing anything about it either. But I just feel the sense of Miss W like chasing status, like just wanting to be the best out of everything, and no matter what kind of chaos or drama or whatever she stirs up. Okay. Yeah. That is what I got though. Could be the Scorpio, yeah. That makes sense. You're welcome, Firebird. Hazer. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. Thank you. What's Erica the Pisces' true intentions towards Caser the Scorpio and their connection? What's her true currently thoughts and feelings for Caser? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, answers, names, or Fae? Or give a message on what's Erica's true intentions, feelings, and thoughts about Caser. For the Magician, I feel like Erica does feel the magical connection between the two of you, right? She does feel the chemistry between the two of you. The Eight of Cups is in the dark, so she's not going anywhere. She's kind of just at a pause, taking it all in. So I feel like she doesn't really have any true intentions right now, besides just staying still and figuring out what the situation is between the two of you. There is a sun, so I feel like she feels very positive. I feel like the two of you have a good, playful energy between each other. There's a hermit here, so I don't know if she's overthinking the situation of the two of you being together with this connection or what's going on there. So I feel like our thoughts right now are still soul searching, just still trying to figure that out. What does Kisser need to know about the Pisces' true intentions? I feel like Erica wants to open up a little bit more than what she has been. I feel like she's learning how to let go and be more expressive about herself. Right? I just feel like there's this energy of her kind of being vague about it, maybe. Let's see. What is Erica's true love energy towards Kaser? What is this current love energy all about? Dressing up. It seems to be open to the idea of a date, right? An opportunity to dress up. Fun times ahead. Love's greatest gifts, the ability to truly understand one another. Pisces do wear their heart on their sleeve, but Pisces also sometimes really focus on the worst kind of thing. You know, they play their worst kind of scenario in their mind. So she may be at that point where she just needs a little bit of a reassurance that you're also interested in what your intentions and feelings are too. But that is what I got. Overall, she does feel the connection between the two of you. She does have positive vibes. Just a little bit stuck in her head. For Dion's feelings. What are Dion's feelings for Jennifer? What are Dion's feelings for Jennifer? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, demons, or fae? What are Dion's feelings for Jennifer? Oh, you have the 8 of Wands in the dark. I feel like there's some slow movements going on between the two of you. Not quite sure what's going on with that. I feel like Dion is very protective, very guarded of their emotions or what's going on between the two of you. I feel like there's a little bit of a struggle going on there. I feel like they kind of like to stay in their comfort zone when it comes to you. There's a King of Cups, yeah. So I feel like they're not very overly expressive of their emotions or their feelings towards you. I feel like they spend more time thinking about it, overthinking it, maybe overanalyzing it a little bit. The 8 of Pentacles in the dark too, so I feel like there may be a lack of focus. Maybe their focus is scattered in different directions and not really in one position, because there's also the 9 of Wands in the dark. So I feel them being a little defensive or a little bit, I don't know, wondering if they should give up. I'm not quite sure what's going on with that, but that's what I got. Culture. If I go to Greece this fall, will I feel it was worth it? What will culture enjoy about it? Is there any spirits, guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does culture need to know about going to Greece this fall? What does culture need to know about going to Greece this fall? What does culture need to know about going to Greece this fall? I feel like going to Greece this fall will give you a sense of independence with the 9 of Pentacles here. I feel like you will achieve some sort of success out of it. You have the Emperor in the dark, so I feel like there's a little bit of fears coming through. Maybe that's a challenge that you need to overcome. Because I just feel this sense of a little bit unsure or not sure about the culture or not sure about who you're gonna go with or I don't know what's going on with that. But there's also the world. So I feel like you will have some sort of achievement of success traveling in next fall to Greece. There is a sun in the dark, so I don't know if it's just you not being optimistic enough for this type of adventure or what's going on there. Because I feel like it's a matter of like thinking, like expanding your vision and thinking long term. So I guess long term in this case would be the trip to Greece, right? This is the Three of Wands, kind of like looking ahead, feeling optimistic, expanding your vision of what's going on there. Because I feel like it seems to be the right move for you. You can clarify. Why is the sun in the dark? The Queen of Pentacles, maybe not quite sure. I don't know if it's like leaving your comfort zone with that or what's going on. The Empress. I don't know if it's a matter just because the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles, if it's like the money situation about going is an issue or what's going on there. But it seems like you have lots of time to think about it to boost your confidence about going. I feel like it can expand your vision, it can expand your ideas, your experience kind of thing. It would have some success. It would boost your independence, it seems. But that's all up to you, right? Yeah, that's what I got. Bernard! Is Bernard in the house? For Bernard, general reading for Bernard. What did the big Virgo think about having to sell a car? Let's see for Bernard. What did the Virgo think about the Virgo? What did the Virgo think about having to sell her car? What did the Virgo think about having to sell her car? The Lovers and the Page of Cups is in the dark. Oh man, I feel like she really loved that car. So there's a lot of repressed feelings about it. I feel like she may be trying not to have feelings, but she has feelings. Does the Virgo have feelings for Bernard? Does the Virgo have feelings for Bernard? I feel like the Virgo really enjoys communicating with you, talking to you, being playful with you, kind of thing. Yeah, I feel like they see you as someone who is reliable or someone that they can lean on, but I feel like they're not really good at trusting their intuition or trusting their instincts about what's going on between the two of you. And Virgos, they're not overly expressive with their emotions. They tend to hold back and they tend to act like they're, indifferent about things, but they actually do care about things. Yeah, I feel like there's a little bit of an imbalance between the two of you. That's what I go with. Hi, Elephant. Truth Seeker, hello. General financial reading. Let's see. What does Truth Seeker need to know about finances? Running spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Truth Seeker a method. What does Truth Seeker need to know about their finances? You have the Judgment in the dark. So I don't know if it's worried about worried about some sort of poor financial judgment of some sorts coming through. But I feel the sense that there's some unfinished business or there's something that's being avoided or held back. I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. What's the energy with the Judgment card in the dark? the King of Swords. The King of Swords is like being open and honest with your thoughts and ideas and plans. You have the Eight of Pentacles in the dark, so I feel like there's this energy of, yeah, lack of focus, right? It's kind of like scattered energy. I don't know if it's scattered energy of what details you need to focus on when it comes to finances. I feel like there's a lot of weight on your heart, right, or your chest about the financial situation. You have the Empress in the dark too. The Empress in the dark is like tap into that creative side of you and how to boost your finances or what you need to change or adapt to make that sense of growth or having that sense of security with your finances. You have the King of Wands in the dark too, so I just feel the sense of either impatience or, let's see, what does Truth Seeker need to know about this energy, especially with the Ten of Wands in the dark? Nine of Wands. So Nine of Wands in the dark is not a bad card, right? It's kind of like not compromising, not giving up on what you're doing right now. Just kind of keep the flow going. The Ace of Swords come up with new ideas. The Empress is kind of like get creative with your ideas of how to boost that financial success. I feel like if you're worried about it, you know, the King of Swords, like talking to a professional about your finances, seems to be an energy coming through as well, especially with the King of Wands in the dark. I don't know if there's someone who affects your finances, or drains your finances somehow. But that is what I got. Mars. What does Mars need to know right now in general? Running spirit guides, ancestors, angel of Fae. They want to come give Mars a message. What does Mars needs to know in general right now? Ooh, the Two of Cups. Love is coming in the air. That's coming through. What does Mars need to know right now in general? Yeah, the Two of Cups. So I feel like there's like some sort of connection. I don't know if it's a love connection or what, but I feel the sense that the two of you have like this mutual vibe going on. You have both respect each other's boundaries kind of thing. There is a Four of Pentacles in the dark, so I feel like they're learning to let go of their guards or being more open to the idea of love or connection or whatever's going on between the two of you. You have the Five of Pentacles in the light. So I feel like whatever the hard times were, I feel like the two of you may feel a bit of a struggle with that, but yeah, I don't know if you feel like you don't get out enough or what's going on with that. Because you have the Seven of Pentacles in the dark too. What does Mars need to know about the Seven of Pentacles in the dark? I feel like there's some frustration, maybe some unfinished business or unfinished conversation that needs to be had. King of Cups. I feel like the love and romance is coming through for you. What's going on with the Five of Pentacles? Yeah, I feel this isolation, like not getting out, not going out to see or connect with people, maybe holding you back a little bit. The Ten of Wands, I feel like letting go of some stresses or worries may be helpful because I feel like whatever is going on, you'll find that balance. You'll find that way to get out. May need a little bit more nurturing on your end. That's forgot. I don't know if this is, I don't know. I feel like there's a love that's trying to come through here. Use some romance. Or at least someone's trying to come into your energy. It could be just as friendship. Alice, General, what does Alice need to know? Prediction for the next 2 weeks. What does Alice need to know for the next 2 weeks? Right, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae. I want to give Alice a message. What does Alice need to know for the next 2 weeks? What does Alice need to know for the next 2 weeks? Ooh, there's a new beginning, some new possibilities trying to come through. Yeah, the Page of Wands in the dark, so I feel like we're waiting to hear from someone. There may be some slowness to that, or they may still be delayed with responding towards you, but whatever that is, you do have a spark of something, right? The spark of the Ace of Wands is the spark of something, right? So I don't know if it's that new job or some other new opportunity, new venture of some sorts. Because I just feel the sense of a fresh new inspiration and creative growth. Yeah, the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you're waiting to hear from someone. You may not, though. The Ace of Swords is in the dark. So I don't know if it's just out of ideas or confused about the whole situation, or if there's going to be some miscommunication going on. What is going on? You know, if it's not no news, if you do hear from someone, it may not be what you're wanting to hear. Ten of Pentacles. Ace of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. I feel like there's going to be some sort of growth. So that's probably like finances or something, or a job, right? Ten of Pentacles. Some sort of success. I feel like getting money or job or something like that is coming your way. You know, may change your perspective. You may be something that you weren't expecting. I don't know, but you have the Nine of Swords, so I feel like it does come with some stresses and worries for one way or another. I think it may come to an end with a new beginning. There's some kind of rebirth energy that's come with that. So there's going to be some sudden changes. Stress is bound to follow with it, eh? That is what I go with. My baby theme reading, yes. Who is my baby's spirit animal? What spirit animal is around my baby right now? What spirit animal is around my baby right now? The Judgment. What spirit animal is around my baby right now? What spirit animal is around my baby right now? So for my baby, you have the Judgment. So the Judgment is the snake here. So you may have a snake as a spirit animal that's around you, and snakes are about change and growth and connection, spirituality, being flexible, listening to your intuition. Your spirit guide also says they're a symbol of healing, using its power to help you release painful moments from the past to grow, and all will be stronger in the future. You also have the devil, and the devil here is the jackalope. They're a myth spirit. They're supposed to be a myth spiritual animal, but they're a spiritual animal of some sorts. They're supposed to be half jackrabbit and half antelope. I mean, they have the antelope antlers with jackrabbit energy. So this one is they show up when you're romanticizing a person, right? So don't believe everything you wish into its existence, and mysteries are part of your power. So what lessons you may be learning right now is a hermit. So you may be learning lessons about meditation or soul searching within yourself. Maybe you're learning some lessons about shadow work or whatever that is for you. The message here is opportunities can cast a new net or spin a new web to help you gain desired outcome. So there may be some manifesting going with the spider energy. Then you have the donkey. This is a message of your future. So donkeys, are very stubborn. So the message I feel like is don't be too stubborn, right? I feel this energy of you finishing what you started, being reliable or being accountability or take accountability for your actions. If you say you're going to do something, do it. Seems to be what you need to know for moving forward. I also feel this energy of whatever you devote your time and energy to, be passionate about it, and I feel like it'll work well for you. But that's gonna go on. The Space Cowboy, hello. Will Space Cowboy have a conversation with Armani anytime soon? Will the Space Cowboy have a conversation with Armani anytime soon? Spirit guides, ancestors, and angels are fae. They want to give the Space Cowboy a message. Will they have a conversation with Armani anytime soon? I would say no. Not anytime soon. You have the Two of Swords in the dark. And I feel like Armani can't decide what they want to do moving forward regarding this conversation. There is a King of Pentacles in the light, so slow and steady seems to be the way they're going. I feel this sense of them being very focused on their work or whatever's going on there. I feel like it is a possibility of them changing their mind. You know, with the Two of Swords, it could be indecisive right now and they could change their mind. So it could turn itself into a yes that they will have this conversation with you. So I don't know if they've like don't have feelings for you or they're holding back on their feelings towards you because there's also the devil. So I'm not sure if this is like a relationship situation or what's going on there. Whatever it is, I feel like they have some past regrets about something and kind of like wanting to have a connection with you or wanting to have this conversation in a positive light, even though it seems like they're holding back on it. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. They're trying to juggle things around. Like, should I, shouldn't I? I don't know what to do. They're resisting making the changes that need to happen. So I feel like the changes they're resisting is contacting you and communicating or having that conversation. That is what I got though. Starfall. Theme reading for Starfall, yes. What does Starfall need to know from the spirit animal that's around her right now? Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae, or spirit animals that want to come and give Starfall a message. So I feel like your spirit animal, the Six of Wands, your spirit animal is the lemur. So the lemur is an extroverted, playful little creature. So this spirit animal wants you to know that an opportunity is to be an opportunity to be an inspiring leader. Your success will open the door for you and not only realize your full potential, you will have the ability to assist others as they embark their own journey. So I feel like an opportunity is going to present itself where you're going to have to take charge. You're going to have to take accountability or whatever that is and lead the way, not just for yourself, but for others. Is what that spirit animal is telling you. You have the owl here, the Queen of Swords in the dark, and this is supposed to be your true message of what your spirit animal wants you to know. So, you know, the Queen of Swords is all about what the owl is kind of like listening to your inner knowledge, using your wisdom that you have with making the right decisions moving forward, kind of listening to your spirituality. Owls are also about protection. And this is what lessons you may be learning right now with the Empress. Not the Empress. I don't know why I want to say the Empress. Because I just feel this sense of loving, nurturing, loving energy coming through, and you're learning more about tapping into trusting your maternal instincts. But this is the Temperance. So the Temperance, the lessons that you may be learning right now is transformation or being able to process your emotions. It says that temperance brings you a gentle flow of energy to a situation, creating space for energies to come through or come together and combine without any friction. So the frog here comes around when you're dealing with any type of friction or conflict of some sort to try to help you balance that out. For the Ten of Cups, this is a forest animal, and this is what message you need to know for the near future. It says, you will find it easy to channel in emotional energies with those around you whom you cherish. You will naturally create a bridge between differences so that the common ground can be found. So if there's any conflicts going on here, I feel like you're going to be the one to take the lead, find the common ground, and make the peace with that, is what your spirit animals want you to know. So you have a whole bunch of forest animals here. The frog, the owl, the lemur seem to be the most important ones. That's what I got. Hi P, hello, thank you so much for your donation. For P, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Does Richard like the other women more than P? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides to answer the thing for Faye? Does Richard like the other women more than P? The Knight of Cups is a yes card. He stopped putting effort. Am I assuming his distance has to do with him being with someone else? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or Fae? Is Richard with someone else? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or Fae? There was a lot of emotions that wanted to come out there. Is Richard with someone else? I feel like it's like a yes and a no. So I don't know if they're like seeing other women, not just you, but not really like in a relationship type of thing, because there's a chariot, so they're not. I don't know. Maybe they're just taking a pause with flirting, or what's going on with that. I don't know. But I feel like they feel restricted. Like, I don't know. Maybe like the Richard's boss or whatever. Like, hey, you can't be messing around with the employees in that way. I don't know. Because I feel like, they can't pursue the direction they want to pursue right now. Yeah, so you may be like, seeing other women, but nothing solid, if that makes sense. What does P need to know about Richard? What does P need to know about Richard? And the Knight of Cups in the dark does represent a player in most cases. What does P need to know about Richard? The devil, so he's getting sex somewhere. The Three of Pentacles, yeah, maybe communicating with other people, maybe other employees. I don't know if it's Three of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles here, so, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Knight of Wands. I feel like they're defensive about the whole thing, so. Yeah. Yeah, I don't doubt that he's not talking or flirting with other people. I don't know. That's what I got. He's a butt cheek. I don't know what his deal is, but. I think he's just kind of like in denial. Like, I feel like if you like straight up ask him if he's seeing someone else, he'd probably deny it, is what I'm feeling. Or if someone else asks him if he's seeing someone. Like if he's seeing anyone in the workplace, I feel like he'd deny seeing anyone in the workplace, even though he might be. Gigi, what does Gigi need to know about love, romance? No, is it love? No, it's not love, romance. I don't know why I want to give you a love reading right now. Poor Gigi. What is what is there any spirit animals around Gigi? Is there any spirit animals around Gigi? Is there any spirit animals around Gigi? Yeah, yeah. I feel like you may be like talking to other people or flirting with other people or like just having sex like without a relationship kind of thing, P. Yeah. Um, for Gigi, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae want to tell Gigi what spirit animals are around Gigi right now? A different question? Oh, Gigi wants a different question. What's your question, Gigi? Is it a different question? In general? Okay. Let's see for Gigi. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Gigi a message? What does Gigi need to know right now in general? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to give Gigi a message in general? Ooh. Maybe that's probably why I said I wanted to give you a love reading. I'm like, what's coming towards Gigi in love? And now you have like the Page of Wands, the King of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles. I don't know what's going on with that, but there does seem to be like the love trying to come through here. The Page of Wands is in the light, so I feel like someone wants to express their intentions or love or something towards you, right? Because I feel like the King of Wands, like they want to take action, they want to be bold and charming and romantic, and they can't stop thinking about you. And I don't know if you know who this person is or not, or if they're coming into your energy. I feel like right now there's an imbalance between the two of you, so I don't know if the two of you don't normally get along. But I feel like they can't stop thinking about you or visualizing the future with you moving forward. The Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, maybe they're not taking any action towards you. Maybe because there's an imbalance or a disagreement between the two of you. Let's see, what does Gigi need to know about this energy? What is going on here with this energy, with the Page of Wands, the King of Wands? I feel this hot, fiery, passionate energy wanting to come through. Your King of Wands again. Page of Cups, 4. I feel like they're being very protective of themselves and their energy with the 4 of Pentacles here. I feel like they can't stop thinking about you, but at the same time, they're not really wanting to open up and express their feelings towards you. So even though they have hot, fiery energy like a fire card here, they're being stubborn like a pentacle here. They feel like they may have no choice but to reveal their truth towards you soon, right? The 7 of Swords in the dark, they're going to reveal their truth towards you one way or another. Is this KF? Is this KF's energy? Is this KF's energy? The devil. Is this RJ's energy? Is this RJ's energy? It's possible, but like the devil is a no card, but it's also a highly sexual card, so possibly KV. I mean, the Queen of Swords is one of the only yes cards out of all the swords, but it's in the dark, so it's a possibility. But I feel like it could be someone else as well. I'm not quite sure what is going on with that, because I feel like the two of you may know how to get along, or they're not sure if the two of you will get along, even though they can't stop thinking about you and wanting you. I don't know. Maybe it's all 3 of them. Oh man. Yeah, I feel like you have options here. What is the true love energy that wants to come through here? What's the true love energy that wants to come through here? Romance. I don't know. There's a lot of romance wanting to come towards you. Romantic surprises are on the horizon, so be open to them. I don't know if it's whoever asks you out first wins or how you gonna play this. But that is what I got. I feel like they're gonna reveal themselves towards you soon. The truth is gonna come out. Seven of Swords in the dark. I don't know. They can't hide forever. Dwayne. I think so. I think it's someone you know because I feel like the two of you have had an imbalance in the past. Like just you weren't on the same page about something in the past. For Dwayne, will me and Chandra, the girl I told you about, will we be in a committed relationship? Let's see for Dwayne. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, names, or fae? Will Chandra and the girl that Dwayne talked about will be in a committed relationship? Will Dwayne and Chandra be in a committed relationship? I feel like it's possible because I feel like there is that sexual attraction between the two of you. I feel like the two of you are open about it now. The both of you know how each other is feeling. But it's something that's going to take nurturing and care and growth over time. It's not something that's going to happen quickly. I feel like there's a lot of potential for a committed relationship. It's just a matter of figuring out, where it's going, where it's headed. But it's going to take some time, some growth, some energy going on there. For the Queen of Swords in the dark, I feel like there's this energy of maybe Chandra's holding back on some sort of truth that may be revealed towards you too, but I feel like, you're both going to have a sense of freedom, right? You're going to not feel so restricted or so distanced from each other. Yeah, I feel that. The Devil card came up first, right? The Devil card is a sex card. That's how I use it. Right? Because they're both bare naked there. So how can you not, right? Hot, fiery, romantic, sexual energy coming through there. The Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like there's a strong connection between the two of you. It's just something that's gonna grow over time slowly. Like I feel like there's gonna be a lot of dating before it's like a serious commitment. Like no one's gonna be getting married like anytime soon kind of thing. It's kind of like there's a strong connection here. It's just gonna take time before it gets serious. Because I'm guessing serious would be like, living together, married, or I'm not quite sure what you mean by serious, but it seems like there's something that's it's worth working on. It's worth nurturing, seeing how it goes. Six of Wands is in the dark. So I don't know if you or Chandra has a little bit of hesitations with like telling everybody, like everybody knows that you're a couple kind of thing, or what's going on with that. But that's what I got. She's very attracted to you, yeah. Oh, awesome. Okay, so maybe you're the one that's hesitating. Gotcha. If she's not hesitating, that's gotta be you. You gotta decide if that's what you want to do or not. She seems on board. For P, thank you again for the donation. I appreciate you so much. Oh man, will Mark try to make things better between us? For P, is Mark gonna try to make things better between P and Mark? Is Mark gonna try to make things better between P and Mark? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, names, or fae that want to come and give P a message? Is P gonna try to make things better with... No, is Mark gonna try to make things better with P? I do private readings. My website, the link to my website is in the description of this live. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Or you can ask Moonbeam for the link, I think. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give us P a message? How can P make things better? No, not P. Oh my goodness, I keep wanting to say it reversed. I don't know why. How can Mark make things better between P and Mark? Well, Mark make things better between him and P. There we go. Finally got the right energy. I feel like it's a possibility of him trying to make things better between the two of you. But like I said, I kept saying, like, how is P gonna make things better between the two of you? So I feel like they may be waiting for you to make things better between them. I don't know if that's a thing, but the Three of Swords is in the dark. So I feel like there's this energy of, healing and overcoming some sort of thing between the two of you. The Chariot is about moving forward and putting the past behind you. Even though there's still things to work on moving forward, it is about getting over the past conflicts or whatever's going on with that, with some strength and passion and courage to do so. But then there's the Four of Wands, which is a beautiful energy too, of, the two of you getting together and celebrating each other again, kind of thing. But it does come with some sort of imbalance with the Two of Pentacles here, of how you're going to juggle each other's energies to have that balance kind of thing moving forward. You've been thinking to message him. What is the energy around P messaging Mark? What is the energy around P messaging Mark? I feel like you'd have good luck with it, right? For messaging, you have the Eight of Cups and the Queen of Cups. The Eight of Cups is kind of like moving forward with talking about the past and how you can overcome that, talking about your emotions and that sort of thing. With the Fool is kind of like not just taking a leap of faith, but like kind of communicating with some sort of intention. The Devil, I feel like there's still some sort of sexual attraction between the two of you. I don't know if there's anything that may be restricting each other, or if there's anything restricting Mark from taking a leap of faith with you again, but it does seem to be a positive energy with the Queen of Cups and the Eight of Cups here. Yeah. It's hard. You know, maybe just play it casual, have that conversation, just message, I was just thinking about you, I was wondering how you're doing, and, how start the conversation like a friendship rather than, and go fishing a little bit, maybe. um, oh man. Yeah, I don't know. That would be tough. Yeah. Relationships are hard. Elephant in general. Yeah. It's like that sometimes, though, eh? Especially when you want some clarity and they're not really saying something, Let's see for elephant. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give elephant a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give elephant a message? Elephant, you have the magician in the dark, so I feel like you're not tapping into some sort of talent that you have that you're not using or utilizing. Because I just feel the sense of you holding back on something. And with some sort of trick you have up your sleeve that you can use to your advantage. I don't know. I also feel like there may be some sort of communication blocks coming through as well. Especially the way the Page of Pentacles came with the Three of Pentacles in the dark. So I don't know if the Page of Pentacles is like talking about a new offer or new something towards you that you may feel like it's not worth it for you, or you won't work things out with them, or you don't like who's going to be there or what's going on with that. But whatever it is, I feel like, you'll find your balance, or I just feel like this sense of you channeling in some good karmic energy of taking responsibility or accountability for something and just being honest with yourself, with your situation. I mean, if you don't want to work things out with the Page of Pentacles, that is up to you, right? I feel like if there's any sort of friction between the two of you or stress, then maybe it's not worth it. But I feel like it was something that you said you're going to do and then now you're not too sure. Try to figure out what that scenario is for you. I don't know. You have the Strength card here, so it's a matter of having that confidence. If you want to take a leap of faith towards it, do so. If you don't, then figure out where your heart is right now and trying to figure out what is what. Because you have the Chariot and the Light as well. Because I feel like it's a matter of moving forward. There's still going to be challenges and obstacles and roadblocks and, but it does seem to be like a going forward in a positive light despite those challenges. Yes, finally. I'm not sure, but that's what I got. What else does Elephant need to know about this energy? The Sun. It seems very positive, whatever this is. You have the Knight of Wands, right? It's taking action, being ambitious and persuasive in your energy. And because of the Sun, so it seems like a good opportunity, positive light, positive energy. I feel like it'll give you some sort of success or fulfillment of some sorts. Is this with one of Elephant's dream companies? Is this with one of Elephant's dream companies? Seems like a yes, or potential for growth and success again with the Empress. Yeah, something is definitely coming through for you. That is what I got. It seems like a very positive energy. I feel like you have to be more confident about your talents that you have, you know? I feel like, you can work things out, work on, I don't know what that is for you, the Three of Pentacles in the dark. Everything else is in the light, so it's a very positive energy. You're welcome, Elephant. Kaylee! Being ready for Kaylee, yeah. What spirit animals around Kaylee right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Kaylee a message? What is coming towards Kaylee regarding her spirit animal? What does Kaylee's spirit animal want Kaylee to know right now? The Eight of Wands. What does Kaylee need to know from their spirit animal right now? Oops. You want to change your question? I guess so. I don't know. What's your question? Okay. What does Kaylee need to know about her spirit animal right now? So for the Eight of Wands in the light, your spirit animal seems to be an owl, I think. No, it's a falcon. So your falcon is about patience, precision, speed, and adaptability. So I feel like your spirit animal here comes when you need to get a broad view of your situation. The falcon helps you find opportunities over a wide area. Your falcon also has some um gives you some valuable knowledge to help you with your situation. And I feel like the spirit animal here with the world, I feel like you will get some sort of success moving forward. Maybe a matter of expanding your vision. The Eight of Wands is also about some sudden, unexpected, fast paced changes coming your way. Because I feel like there's this energy of you taking action and feeling excited about it as well. Seems be coming your way. The world, right? The busy bee. I feel like things are gonna be busy coming up soon because I feel like there's also this energy of expanding your growth and having that success and achievement of some sorts. So I don't know if this is a sudden change in your work or promotion or what's going on with that. I don't know. You have the Three of Cups and the Light, so I feel the sense of you being able to go out and socialize and mingle a little bit more as well. This is supposed to be some lessons you're learning right now currently. So maybe you're learning about who's your friends, who's not, learning which situations are best for you to go through and that sort of thing. Um and then you have the Three of Cups. This message also says it's time to share how you feel when you share time of great joy with others. There is something magical about joining forces with others in celebration. I do feel that coming through as well. The Six of Swords, you moving forward in a positive light. This turtle energy says it's time for low vibrations, feeling times to resurface, so that you can gain clearer visions for more positive path. Both of these cards are talking about visions and moving forward too, eh? This one is call upon the beast for productivity, energy, and to help you reach that ending you desire. This is small but might be this small but mighty creature can help you taste the sweetness of life. So there's that. That is what I got. My spirit animal is a is a raccoon and a spider. I think my spirit animals are spiders, raccoons, dogs. I love dogs. I like the cats too, but I am a dog person. um Mira, what's DW's feelings about Mira? What are DW's feelings towards Mira currently? What are DW's feelings towards Mira currently? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, fae? What are DW's feelings towards Mira currently? I feel like they're holding back on their feelings, right? I feel like they're holding back on their thoughts and their feelings. Like they're not really being focused right now on your current energy, like in their current energy. The Ace of Wands is in the dark, so I feel like I don't know if they have some blocks or delays or if they're coming into your energy, pulling out, coming in, pulling out kind of thing. I don't know. The Page of Cups, I feel like they're really holding back on their emotions or expressing their emotions towards you. Um, I don't know, because I feel like they have some mixed feelings. Like sometimes they have a lot of feelings towards you, sometimes they don't. I don't know. They seem to keep going back and forth on that. The Four of Cups is in the dark too, so I feel like they easily get bored. I'm not quite sure what that is. I don't know. I don't have to keep going back and forth between you and someone else, or what's that? I don't know. There is the Nine of Pentacles. I just feel like they're really focused on their success or their work right now too. I'm not quite sure what that is, but I feel like they're focused on their self-discipline of really being focused on something. There is a Knight of Wands in the dark, so I feel like, yeah, I feel like they have passion towards you though, right? The Knight of Wands is usually very romantic, very passionate, very charming. So I don't know. Let's see, what is the deal of DW's feelings towards Mira? Not quite sure what the death card is. What exactly they are, right? I love watching YouTube videos of people feeding raccoons. I don't know. I watch them like every day. It's too funny. With their little hands trying to grab food and eating. Oh my gosh. Or watching them like try to get into garbage cans. Oh my goodness. I feel like DW is everywhere. Like, I feel like the two of you have like good memories together, like good connection of some sorts. The Page of Wands here, the Knight of Wands, I feel like he has like a romantic spark towards you, like some sort of romantic, passionate connection between the two of you. The King of Wands, right? I feel like they know that they have feelings towards you, so I don't know why they're in denial about it. You know, Knight of Pentacles, they're trying to resist taking moves towards you like they should. I don't know why. So Mira, I feel like DW is a butt cheek because I don't know why they're not acting on their emotions. If they're just passionate around you, I don't know why they don't just come out and tell you how they're feeling. That is what I got though. Thank you so much for your donation, Mira. Sounds like him? Oh my goodness, he's a butt cheek. He should just say how he feels and get it over with, right? Why hold it? Why play the guessing game? Aldana! Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Aldana a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Aldana a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Aldana a message? What does Aldana need to know right now? For the Three of Swords, I don't know if there's some heartbreaking going on now or just some sort of realizing some sort of truth that was heartbreaking. But I feel like there was some sort of chaos or there's going to be some sort of chaos. I don't know if this has happened already or if it's coming. This tower energy, I just feel the sense of destruction and chaos coming. I feel like whatever's going on here is kind of like you trusting your intuition, how you're gonna navigate this situation. Because I just feel like the sudden disruption may make some radical changes of some sorts. Because you have the Ten of Cups in the dark too, so I don't know if this is an imbalance or a change in the home situation or within the family or what's going on there. Because I just feel this sense of drama or some sort of disputes coming through, but I feel like you're going to overcome them and keep moving forward. But I feel like you're going to overcome them and move forward with more resistance for some reason, just because the nine of, well, it would make sense why there's more resistance with all this coming through. With the Nine of Wands, I feel like there's just defensive, not wanting to compromise or hear anyone out, like you're just done with it. What does Aldana need to know about this energy? Yeah, I feel like you're just gonna walk away from it all, right? The Fool here, just start a new beginning with healing your heart and changing your perspective into a different light, a different energy. Seems to be what's coming through. The Ten of Wands, right? Taking responsibility for yourself and your own actions and moving forward. The Two of Wands, you may not know where you're moving, what path you're going to be taking, but I feel like you're going to take a leap of faith and see what happens there. Here's what I got. You're a wolf before? Oh, that is beautiful. Oh man, thank you everyone for being here. I'm sorry I didn't get to everyone tonight, but I'm past my time. Thank you everyone. Aline, hello. Thank you. Welcome for coming on the channel. I will be live again on Tuesday for more free readings. Tuesday I'll be doing moon readings for the new moon. In Pisces season. Yeah, thank you everyone for being here. I appreciate you all so much, and I'll be back next time for more readings. Everyone have a great night. I'll see you next time. Bye everyone. Thank you. Bye.